Hey guys, these steaks are cut from a huge chunk of beef brisket. Now, this meat is really tough and people generally don't use it for steaks. It also has a high fat content. Now, I personally don't care in this use case, and my objective here was to get the cheapest cut of high fat content beef that I could. And the idea is that one of these would be a single meal and would last almost the entire day. One steak would be most of the calories for an entire day. So I've cut these up into small steaks that I could wrap individually and keep in the freezer using one steak per day as basically most of the food that I could eat in an entire day. Now, I was looking at different cuts to buy at Costco, and I found that I could get beef brisket flat for $7.99 per pound and beef chuck roast for $6.49 per pound and beef brisket whole for $4.99 per pound. Now, for those of you outside of the US, 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds. Now, I went with beef brisket whole and bought a huge chunk for over $100. Now, because at $4.99 a pound, this was the cheapest option that I could pick, and it worked out pretty nicely. The beef brisket whole was the shape was not as convenient as the beef brisket flat. Beef brisket flat looked like it could be cut up a little bit more easily, but it worked out really nicely with the beef brisket whole, and it was $4.99 instead of $7.99. So I think that worked out perfectly for me, and you can see I was able to wrap them individually and pack them into the freezer nice and conveniently like this. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, but also leave a comment down below letting us know what your favorite cut of steak is, or if you think this cut is pretty terrible, or if you could deal with eating this. We're curious to know what you think, but that's about it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on that next video.